everyone. So I am sitting down to do a bunch of plant chores. Like I said in my April plant favorites, April was just crazy hectic, and my nephews were over and my sister was over in the apartment. So I was really trying to focus on spending time with them because they live in a different state and I don't get to see them in person very often. So I wanted to really be in the moment, and what that meant was a lot of my plants got neglected and weren't happy. So I finally finished watering all my plants. Pretty much every single plant in my apartment needed water and it was very thirsty. So, I mean, it's never fun to water every single plant. But it's also nice because you can kind of sit down and you can see like maybe ones that were doing better than you would have thought, and ones that weren't. So perfect example right here. I have a lot of those. I have more probably bad cases than good cases, but it's okay. So I'm gonna sit down and kind of just look through kind of some of these like that aren't doing so well and just try to trim them back and just see if there is any way to maybe salvage anything from it, whether it be a cutting or just, I don't know, repotting it in different media, or getting some of the roots are rotted, going through and getting some of that root rot out. So that's one of the things I'll be doing here. Another is going to be repotting my Monstera Thai constellation. Hey, Tater, we don't do that. Is going to be repotting my Monstera Tycon. It is definitely time for this guy to get in a bigger pot, and I think I'm going to put him on a moss pole. And then I have my, I believe it's a Peperomia Maculata, has these like inflorescence, and there are seeds on them, so I want to try to collect those seeds and save them somehow. And then I have my Homalomena ruby, like splash variegated. The variegation isn't too strong, but it definitely is in a very small pot and it's pretty large, and I can just feel that it's super tight in there and probably needs to be up potted, so I'll be doing that. Additionally, or lastly, this guy won't even really stand up anymore because he's just crazy. I mean, look at this aerial root right here. But this is my Monstera Sport that is basically reverted, so I'm just going to chop and prop him. So that's pretty much everything I'll be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the table, and I'm probably going to focus in on, maybe since this guy's like falling over and he's really flimsy, I'm going to do him first. Alrighty, so I got the table cleared and I just got this guy. So just to kind of show you, this right here is the leaf it had when I got it, and noticed this variegation, super pretty. Hopefully you can see the striping on this. If not, I'll try to get a better angle or shot for you, but it looked like there was some striping on the stem, and there was another leaf. This leaf also had kind of some of that, you know, variegation on it as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and chop this guy and go from there. So I'm going to probably keep this leaf on, and so he is connected right here. So I'm going to cut just right above that. So about like right here. There we go. Okay, oh gosh, and look, one of the aerial roots is in here. So I'm definitely gonna have to take this out. I'm gonna take, I mean, this thing I think will come out pretty easily because it's pretty bound, but I don't know if I'll be able to separate this root easily or not. Probably not. Okay, let's just be patient. It's pretty like a jumbled root ball of a mess, so I might have to trim some of the roots off, which I think I'm going to do because I don't really want to disturb. But then I also don't want to leave like root in there that's going to die. What do I do? I'll just try gently. I'll try pulling. Okay, I broke that. Sorry, dude. I think I'm just going to trim it. It's going to be the easiest thing. Roots too much. Okay, I got that one to be able to pull out. I just don't like I don't like the idea of just like leaving root in there that's going to like rot and die off. Okay, got that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, plant. I'm sorry, roots. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Okay, there we go. Oh gosh, sorry to traumatize you. All right, I'm gonna put you back in here like this. And what I'll probably do, because it's like, maybe I'll put this in a bigger pot also, because this just is pretty root bound. And now this is what we're left with here. So I'm just gonna cut at every node. And look at that, like, I'm gonna just put this straight into soil. It's already rooted, it's got soil roots, so yeah. Here's this one, and this looks like this is just an aerial root. This has only been out in the air, and you can see like how, I don't know, I don't feel like it's even that humid in my apartment. Yeah, I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably try to put this, I don't know if I'm gonna put it in soil or water. I can't decide yet, but you can see it's still like actively growing right here. Okay, so then I have this one, which is another really long aerial root. And then this is the top cut that looks like it's reverted. And I'll just keep it as this because I don't really want to, there's only one aerial root. So if I were to cut it up here, this would have no aerial root. So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4 cuttings. And of those cuttings, only one has variegation on the leaf. So who knows, maybe the other ones will spit out something. I don't really see any like significant striping on the stem. There we go, maybe that works. I don't see any like significant striping on here, but yeah, we got some happy aerial roots. So I'm gonna let these callus over and just like sit them out for about 4 hours. And these roots, I might try to like put this part in some water, just so their roots don't rot. I'm keeping this guy, trying to keep him as far away from the water as possible, and I have the roots and water down here. So just showing, I think this is a good step up for a new pot. So this is what I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, I need to make new soil, so I'll be doing that as well today, and I'll be doing it right now. All right, got my soil mixed up. I'm just gonna plop this guy in here and then put some soil on top of him. I just want to try to get as much soil in between as well, because there we go. I think that'll be good. There we go. So that's what we've got going on for this guy right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and water him. So next, let's move on to my plants that are just looking absolutely terrible. And first things first, I'll just do this. This was these two were calatheas, and I forget the actual calathea name, but it was like this one right here. You can kind of see there's still some green on this, and they were both variegated. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to kind of get the gist or the feel of it off of that, or maybe this one will help. But I watered these both, and yeah, I'm pretty sure these are probably going to die. But I thought, you know, I might as well just try to salvage it somehow. So I think what I'm gonna do is just, I don't know if you can propagate these, but there is some that's still green, so I'm just gonna like trim that off, like right here. And I'm gonna tear off these dead leaves. But you can kind of see maybe like this portion might be a little bit healthier. So I'm just gonna do that to a couple pieces. And maybe I won't be able to save the plant in its entirety, but maybe I can still salvage like part of it at the very least. And then for these, like for the plant itself, I think I'm just gonna like trim it back. All the way. I might actually, I think I'm gonna just look at the roots. I mean, I'm sure it's like a goner for sure forever. Oh, look it. Do calatheas have like corms? I don't know. But I might as well just do this, just traumatize it even more. I mean, just to see it. Yeah, like all these roots are like just breaking off so easily. Oh, look at this. There's a little baby down here. There's a healthy baby down there. Oh, there's another healthy baby. Maybe these are corms. Do calatheas have corms? That's weird. I didn't know that. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to look that up. So I'm just gonna put new soil and put it right back in here. And I'll put a little bit of soil on top. There we go. And then I'll water this guy again. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with this guy. All right, so I'll water those two and we'll see what happens there. Complete experiment. I'm not too well versed in calathea, so yeah. All right, moving on. Oh gosh, these are the ones that gross me out. I'm gonna actually get some gloves on. So we're moving on. I'm gonna move on to the Dischidias I have. So I actually just got this Dischidia and it's so pretty. I looked up the name of it and I forget what the name of it is, and it's so pretty. I am honestly so sad. This went downhill so freaking fast. It might be that I just have to take cuttings. I have a feeling that's probably what's gonna happen. And then the rest of it's just gonna get tossed. So I actually think that's what I'm just gonna do. because I don't want to deal with any like roots. Like, or I guess I could maybe easily pull this out. Yeah, see how easily I can pull that out? Gross. I don't even think any of these roots are going to be good though. So I think I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm just going to take cuttings. See, like, do you notice the difference? Like, this one is oozing the white sap, whereas this one isn't. So I am going to try to get cuttings, and I'll keep the cuttings that ooze the white sap. So if it's not oozing, then I'm going to cut more. So see there, now it's like oozing the white. So I'll keep that one. This one's oozing white. This one's not oozing white. There we go. Cute. Nothing. There we go. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it or not, but that's what seems to make, that's where it sounds like it'd make the most sense to me. Okay, so the rest of this nastiness, I'm not even gonna look at it because it's gonna probably really gross me out and smell bad. So I'm just gonna throw it all away, but I am going to try to keep the pot. Different case is this one. I think, oh my god, this one grosses me out so bad. It has like, maybe I'll do cuttings of this also, because if you can see, it has those white little specklies. And I'm pretty sure that's some type of a pest, like a fungus pest or something. And I don't even want to deal with that, so I'm going to do cuttings of this guy too. And I probably won't even keep this pot at all because it's pretty badly infested with whatever that is. Oops. I don't know. I'm gonna keep any of these. Maybe I'll just keep those cuttings. I can't get any of this out, which is very sad. You know, that's just what I'm gonna do, and the rest of this is getting thrown away. Okay, so I went ahead and tried to do a little bit of sterilizing because I don't know what that pest was, but I don't want to get it on some other things. This one I am actually extremely sad about. This is my Hoya bartonii AF, I think, that I had gotten from like a Home Depot. It was a super big basket and super pretty, and it was doing pretty good, but I decided to, you know, change the soil because it was that gross Home Depot soil, and I really like messed with the root system, and it didn't like it. So basically, I'm gonna just take cuttings of this. There's no salvaging it whatsoever. I've already taken cuttings of this plant because I was worried it was going to, you know, die on me already. I just like had a feeling. So I do have some rooting, so it's not like I'm gonna be out of the plant completely. I just thought the look of this was like the big basket trailing was just so freaking beautiful. So I am pretty heartbroken about it, but I'm hoping I can, you know, get another big basket again soon. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm just like continuing to cut back until I see the white sap. Okay, I think that's about all I can salvage, just like this right here. I don't see any pests on it, so yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and try to root these guys as well. But again, I'm gonna let all the plants I'm taking cuttings of, I'm going to let sit for 4 hours before I do anything with them. I'm just inspecting it for pests because it always tricks me and I think there's pests on it, but then there aren't. So yeah, I think what I'll do, the way I'll propagate these, I'll just put them in a prop box or something. So I might do just like, should I do individual cuttings or long cuttings? I think I'll do individual so I can get a really big full pot. So I'm just gonna do a bunch of these. I think I'll do that with the Chores as well. So I'll probably go back and individually cut them like this. Okay, there we go. And this, throw it away. Alrighty, so next we have the Peperomia Maculata. And as you can see, the inflorescence here is, like, I hope it captures it. There's a lot of seeds going on, which is kind of gross. But I was going to just try to save them, but I figured I'm just going to try to plant them. So I am just going to go ahead and cut off this inflorescence right here. And I'm just going to like try to, I'll do it with this one as well. And I'm just going to try to scrape off the seeds. So I'm just going to go like this. I mean, they're already pretty, ugh, so gross, look at that. I don't know why, it kind of grosses me out. I don't really know what the process for this exactly is, so I might be doing it wrong. I'm just gonna use this to try to get it off of my hands. Super sticky. I'm just gonna cut this up into like a couple pieces. Yeah, I don't know what the best way to do this is. And I don't even know if you're supposed to soak them or not. I'm not going to soak them. I'm just going to literally take them off and then put them in something to hopefully germinate, or yeah, I think germinate's the right word. But these seeds have gone everywhere. Like, they've been falling off. They've gotten into like the plants that are any plants that are near where this Peperomia sits. Definitely probably has some seeds in its soil, so I guess we might be seeing little babies coming from them. Like, you can see like how it's all over the leaves, like right here, like the seeds are. I don't know if it's capturing it or not. Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna put some sphagnum moss in here. And then I'm gonna like just, I guess, dump the water in. Ooh! I guess I should have thought about that. You can kind of see tiny little, I don't know what is the seed and what isn't, but yeah, we'll just do that. And I guess we'll do that with this water in case the seeds are actually in here. don't think they are. I think they're in there. But we're past the point of no return. So these will be the two, and I'm just gonna put lids over them. And we will see what happens, or what doesn't happen. But yeah. And then from here, I'm just gonna rinse this guy off to get all the seeds off of his leaf. All right, so we're getting close to finishing up. So now we're moving on to potting up this Homalomena right here. So it's kind of hard to get it all in one shot. So I figured we probably all care most about what the roots look like. So I'm gonna try my hardest to just not disturb the root system at all. I have a video of me, you know, dividing this plant up, and I repotted it. So I know the soil it's in is my soil, so I like it. And wow, I'm gonna just like dust off the top. But yeah, wow, those roots look very happy. Oh my gosh. There we go. There, it looks very happy in here. And there is another little like new growth popping up at the bottom here. It's still such a little tiny baby. I'm not going to try to separate it at all. And this is the new pot I'm going to put it in. It is terracotta. I would prefer to keep it in plastic because I feel like it does dry out pretty quickly. But this is the size. This is what I'm doing. So this is like the perfect size for it. So I'm just gonna put it in the terracotta. There we go. And it is heavy. I mean, this leaf is yellowing off, so the bottom leaves do yellow and I tear them off, so don't be surprised that this guy's yellowing. I just haven't torn him off yet because he still has some green on him, so he's probably still helping the plant out a little bit. It does like seem like it's growing a little bit sideways, like not completely straight up. So I'm hoping that it will start growing straight. I think that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and water this bad boy. Hi. Are you ready for me to be done? I love you. Love you. Okay. You're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, okay, baby? I just have one more to do, I promise, and then I'll be done. Okay, so next up is potting up my Monstera Tycon. I love that leaf. It is so pretty. I feel like, is this focusing? I hope so. But I think I am going to put it on a pole right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Did I hit your face? I'm sorry about that. This is going to be hard to do with you on the table with me, but I'll try. I'm going to scoot you. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Ooh. Okay. No, no, no. Okay. So this, I know the roots on this look pretty good because I recently dropped it and the pot broke. And I was able to take a look at the root system because the entire pot had split in half. And I thought in that moment that might be a good time to just repot it. But ooh, I wanted to film it, so I didn't. I didn't do it at that time, but here's a look at the roots. It's getting kind of dark, but the roots look super happy. And I'm going to just pot it up in this pot right here and put the moss plant in. I'm hoping that it will all fit together. And Tater, I'm going to need to get in there. So I'm sorry, but I need some soil. Keep it moving. Hi. Okay, keep it moving. Good. There you go. There you go. You're not going in here. I'm hoping that it'll just fit and I don't have to like touch the roots at all. Come on. I think I can make it work. Oh my gosh, I can. Holy moly, I can't believe it. I mean, it is definitely a little bit like, the pot is a little bit deformed, but I think it's okay. I was debating on putting this on a pole or not because I just feel like it's gonna get crazy, but then I thought it's gonna get crazy whether it's on a pole or not, because since these are large form, it's gonna get wild, crazy big. So at least I can give it something to hang on to. Okay, wow, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, okay, there we go. We have him on a pole now. Yay! It actually looks super cute on the pole. But yeah, anyways, I'll go ahead and do like a zoom back and try to show you all on the table everything I've done. That way you can get a better view, because I know when we're doing close-up like this, it's a little bit difficult to see it in its entirety. So give me 1 minute and I'll do that. Alrighty, so I am all finished up here. So we have everything on the table, so you can kind of get a little bit of a better view. So I hope that everybody enjoys the rest of their week. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.